I've learned a lot from my dad. My dad is an amazing man. He is a Vietnam veteran. He volunteered to join the Army at age 19. He was accepted to go to college at both UCLA and UCSB, but he chose to join the Army and serve his country. In 12 months over there, he had over 1,000 hours of combat flying time. He was shot down twice in the line of duty. He earned 43 air medals, a Bronze Star for meritorious service, and a Distinguished Flying Cross. When he was 20 years old, he was in charge of up to 4 aircraft at a time with 4 crew members per aircraft. 16 men depended on his judgment and his decisions. Like most Vietnam vets, he didn't talk about it. He never talked about it to me until I was living in El Salvador. And so I remember sitting outside a pupuseria in El Salvador talking to my dad about his experience in the war. And he told me, Audrey, I think about and I dream about every single day what I did in that war. Every single day. And at that point, I was 22, 23, and I couldn't imagine having an experience that I thought about every single day. His experience in Vietnam have shaped everything in his life that has happened afterwards. And I know this experience, just like many of you know this, because my dad is 100% disabled, and 70% of that is with PTSD. I mean, just like all of our war heroes, from Vietnam, from World War I, from World War II, from our current conflicts. So many of them have been left with the invisible scars of war. We used to call it shell shock, and now we know that it's PTSD, post-traumatic stress. Like many Americans who struggled with addiction issues over the years, and all of those things have obviously had an impact on me and our family life, but walking alongside my father in this journey has made me want to serve our veterans and want to make sure that every single one of our servicemen and women have the support that they need when they come home. Our servicemen and women are giving everything they have to our country in ways that we can't imagine, things that we as civilians cannot imagine. And yet we collectively as a society often let them fall through the cracks. And for me, that's not American. What is American in that situation is taking care of them, providing them with career and technical education, providing them with job training and placement, making sure that they're housed, making sure that we are untangling the complicated snarl of mental illness, of PTSD, of addiction issues. It's our duty to them to make sure that we help them get back on the track of becoming productive and engaged members of our society, and making sure that everyone treats them with the respect that they deserve. And my dad has taught me a lot of things, but for me, that's one of the biggest lessons that I'll take away from him.